Label Planet's World of How To presents How to Make Label Templates in Word using the Create Labels tool. You will need Word and your label measurements, including page size and orientation, top and left page margins, label width and height or diameter, horizontal and vertical pitch, and number of labels per row and column. This guide is for labels supplied on A4 sheets, so the page size will always be A4, 210 mm wide by 297 mm high. Most label templates have a portrait orientation, but you can also use landscape. Just remember to swap your measurements round, so width becomes height, etc. Page margins measure the distance from the edge of your sheet to the edges of your labels. You need to know the top margin, from the top edge of the sheet to the first row of labels, and the left margin, from the left edge of the sheet to the first column of labels. You need the width and height of your labels. You also need the horizontal and vertical pitch. The horizontal pitch is the width of each label plus the width of any gap between the columns. The vertical pitch is the height of each label plus the height of any gap between the rows. You can get all of these measurements by measuring your sheets of labels, or, if you've ordered from Label Planet, you can visit our template pages to find the measurements you need. So here's how to create your own label template, using Word's Create Labels tool. Create a new blank document in Word. Click on the Mailings tab. Click on Create Labels. Make sure the Labels tab is selected. Click on Options. Make sure Page Printers is selected. Click on New Label. Give your template a name. Choose your page size and orientation. Make sure the size is correct, and that the top and side margins are 0 mm. Enter your measurements in this order. Number across. Number down. Label width. Label height. Horizontal pitch. Vertical pitch. Top margin. And side margin. Click on OK. Click on OK again. Now you can create a blank template by clicking on New Document, or you can type your required text into the address field to create a template with your text already added to your labels. Things to remember. Word templates are basically tables, so they can't show any shaping, like round labels or rounded corners. If you can't see the outlines of your template, table grid lines are off. Click on the Table Layout tab. View grid line sits on the left-hand side. Word might show centimeters instead of millimeters. Convert your measurements, or click on File, Options, and Advanced to make Word use millimeters. If there are gaps of less than 4.2 millimeters between your labels, as in our example, Word won't show these gaps in the template it makes. Instead, it will include the gaps in the labels themselves. You can add in these gaps or just center your design in the middle of each label. Thank you for watching.